going. Let's bring in Mark here, because you've been busy challenging, and this is some positive news I think you have for us.
Yes, good day, gentlemen. September 5th, right after Labor Day here in the U.S., I went to the village of Berrien Springs, and this is from their basic website, and I put a map in. I inserted it for most viewers who wouldn't know where Berrien Springs is. It's in southwest Michigan, as you can see, near the bottom of Lake Michigan, not far from the Indiana line in that slide. And the purpose of this, and I hope to do many more, I plan to do many more, was as a citizen, not so much as a journalist, to address local councils, village, township, city councils, county boards, etc., about the WHO and what the WHO is up to with the pandemic treaty and the IHR regulations, because a lot of local governments, like people not getting adequate information or accurate information about our finances, like David Scott is talking about, they're getting little, if any, accurate information about what the WHO is up to, and many are unaware. So I'm trying to spread the word, ask questions, and test the waters as to what local governing bodies have to say about this. Now, this is a little bit of my writing here for an article that I'm soon going to be sending to UK Column. So this is a preview of coming attractions in a sense, but this is an opinion piece in part. I put here, and this is a summation of what I told the council, although what I told the village council was a little more simplistic and straightforward than this. But this is the sum and substance of what I'm getting into. The UN and its offshoots, including the WHO, are not just an international organization as described by the UN. It's actually a supranational government. Finalized in San Francisco in 1945, the UN consists of a charter, which is its constitution, along with a legislative General Assembly, the Judicial World Court, and the Executive Security Council, thus possessing the requisite components of government. But that government arguably is unlawful. Exactly where did the US, Britain, and other European nations obtain the authority to accede to form another government altogether, a global one at that? In America, the Constitution provides zero basis for the federal government to literally step beyond its duly constituted national functions and help create a higher tier government. Thus, the UN is, in essence, synthetic, whose actions should and could be seen as nullities. What does this mean for the WHO itself, which operates on the basis of its own constitution within the UN system as it's known? It basically means the WHO, like its UN parent, is an unlawful, clamoring club of self-anointed apparatchiks going through the motions of governance. The voters who reside in its member states never have elected their reps to do anything but govern those separate states. Have any taxpayers' voters anywhere at any time actually ever granted their representatives genuine authority in clear written form to form a new world government above the nation states? How could they? Doubtful indeed. Local civics, thus this UK column writer, speaking as a citizen, took this perspective in a slightly more simple form to local government meetings beginning the 5th of September with the Berrien Springs Village Council in Southwest Michigan. The core point made to the council was that the WHO, as part of an extra constitutional foreign governance scheme, is negotiating a pandemic treaty that could override national and personal medical choice. And they have a May 2024 deadline, but none of this, none of these bodies have the authorities to do these things, as I'm arguing. And I'll summarize with this. I got a fairly warm response, no counter argument. And Barry Gravitt, the president of the council, even said that he has a lot of misgivings about the UN and the UN system, and said he also distrusts greatly the World Economic Forum. And he literally said this, quote, in the word evil in the dictionary should have Klaus Schwab's picture next to it. So that's a fairly resounding first response for what I hope will be many more meetings. But I think it's an important perspective to share, and we'll see what happens in the near future, and I'll have more reports.
Mark, thank you very much for that. Well, it's very interesting. You took the time out to challenge the local Berrien Springs Council. And of course, this is an important thing to do because this is how the government connects with local people. Now,